What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle, and yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you will be the first one to be notified. You will be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hussle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and the Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you got to do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there. So please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero? You ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get them notifications, it's going to be some information that's going to help you win. And in today's video, we're going to talk about credit repairing, second chance loans, how you can get your credit score from a 400 to a 750 in no time. Now, it's a lot of people that's starting to get into the credit game, the credit world is starting to understand and basically comprehend credit the way it should have been comprehended. And a lot of people are late to the game because at the end of the day, we was not taught credit in school. Nobody ever taught us credit. Nobody ever sat it down and say, "Hey, let me teach you about credit because this is what's going to save you in life." Nobody ever did that. And you would think that since credit is the number one money game in the world, they would give us this type of class in high school. I would say start teaching us credit from freshman year to senior year, different courses and different levels of credit, so people can become more mature minded, more structured minded, so they can have more ideas and have a real blueprint how to really manage money and start a successful business or become somebody successful in this world. Because I believe as if they did teach people about money management and credit and how you can get loans, more people in this world will be in a better position because they have the will and the want to do these type of things, because everybody wants to get some money. And credit allows you to walk in the bank and get $1 million just off paperwork and a credit score. So there's a lot of people out there that's starting to look to rebuild, repair, reestablish their credit profiles or credit worthiness so they can start getting this type of funding. Now, in order to do that, you have to understand this. In order to repair your credit, in order to start restoring and getting your credit worthiness where it needs to be, you have to be making some type of money because nothing is free. Trade lines are not free. You don't pay for trade lines one time, just buy them and then it just reports and then you just get all these magical points. No, you're understanding that your credit profile is basically built off your payment history. As you make payments on these accounts, each month you're getting points towards your credit profile. It's not going to be 10 points each time, 20 points each time, 30 points each time. No, it's going to be 5 points, 3 points, 2 points, no points. And after over a certain period of time, as you making on-time payments on these accounts, the points are going to add up. And the more accounts that you have on your credit profile that you are making payments on time, you're going to, the points each month is going to add up. And that's how you rebuild your credit profile and credit score. So for people out there that think trade lines are these accounts that you buy to report to your credit report and you just boom, get 20 points, boom, 15 points, boom, 17 points right then and there. No, that's not how credit trade lines work. And it's a lot of people who are under this impression that they buy these trade line packages and primary trade line packages from all these different places. And then they come hit me up like, Hustle, bro, I brought these, or hey, Mr. Hustle, I brought these trade lines or this trade line package and it fell off within 1 and 3 months and it didn't do anything to my credit. Well, let me tell you guys this here. Like I speak the game to you guys because there's no gatekeeping over here. It's enough money out there for everybody because the banks is giving it out. You just gotta have your right information, your right documentations, and the right profiles to be able to do it. And it's not hard to establish that. So I tell people all the time that those primary trade line packages that you guys be looking for, those auto primary trade line packages that you guys be looking for, you cannot add somebody else's primary trade line to your credit profile. A primary trade line is an account that's primarily in the account holder's name. It might be you, John, Sally, Sue. So you can't add somebody else's primary trade line to your credit profile. And you can do AU accounts, authorized users, which are credit card accounts. But when it comes to primary trade lines, packages, and auto primary trade lines, can't do that. That's why when people get them and they fall off within right away, it's not rebuilding your credit. So people pay these credit gurus to repair their credit. And a lot of times, a lot of people don't even know what these people are doing. A lot of times, these quote unquote credit gurus are doing illegal acts to get accounts off people's credit profiles. And we'll talk about that another time, because you can actually create fake police reports to get accounts off your credit report. How? A fake police report will do that. Creating a fake police report saying that somebody used your identity for these accounts and did all this, and that's how it works. And they just mail it into the credit bureaus or email it and saying that this is the credit report, because they're not going to be like they're not going to actually be able to verify like this is a real life. So that's what a lot of times a lot of credit quote unquote gurus do to fix people's credit, but it's actually messing up people's credit. And a lot of people are getting in trouble for that. And that's a felony too. But we'll talk about that in another video. And a lot of times, see, this is the problem. A lot of people don't understand credit. And a lot of people hear the word debt and they automatically think that's bad. When in naturality, it's good debt and it's bad debt. Bad debt is most people have those accounts that you have that's in collections that you're not paying on or haven't paid on in X amount of months, and it's in collections now. And you got good debt, those accounts that you are paying on each month. That's good debt. So you got an auto loan you paying on it each month. That's good debt. You got a mortgage loan you paying on it each month. That's good debt. Credit card paying on it each month. That's good debt. You need good debt. You need to be able to show that you can manage money, because at the end of the day, by you paying on these accounts each month, you're paying down that debt. You're paying down that amount. And that's what these banks, lenders, and groups want to see, that you can pay back and manage your money. This is how it all results. So when people, you got to understand, when y'all paying these quote unquote credit gurus to clean y'all credit and dispute all those accounts and get y'all debt down to zero, that's messing up your credit profile, because it's hard to actually get primary trade lines. To get big primary trade lines, which are big accounts like $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $25,000. It might be an auto loan for $50,000. It might be a mortgage loan for $100,000. These are big accounts that it's hard to get, and these are primary trade lines. So when they delete these accounts off your credit profile and it's no longer reporting, it's going to be hard for you to get those same accounts again. And by you not understanding about trade lines, and y'all spending money to go buy these expensive trade line packages for them to fall off in 1 to 3 months, when you can use that same amount of funds and got real trade lines, credit builder trade lines on your credit profile to start properly repairing and restructuring your credit profile, your credit worthiness, and your payment history, because your payment history is worth 35% of your credit scores. As long as you're making payments on these accounts, it's going to report as good payment history, and you're going to start getting points. And we all know the credit card hack. Get credit cards on the personal side. Don't use them. It's going to report each month as good payment history, which is going to start building your credit score and your credit profile on the line of credit side. So a lot of people out there need places to go get second chance loans, credit cards, lines of credit, second chance funded, because they are in the credit rebuilding process. Now, like I tell you guys all the time, there are bad credit loans, credit cards, and lines of credit out there, but the APRs will be higher. That's why most people who go get loans, they work on fix their credit profile and credit scores first, because they don't want those high APR scores. So today's video, we're going to be talking about a place that is actually offering second chance funding to people, and it's quick to loan. All right, so quick to loan, direct lender loans processed quickly. So all FICO scores are welcome. Borrow direct from 3 to 36 months. That's 3 months to 3 years. Direct loans from $250 to $3,000. Zero upfront fees and costs. And then customer advisory. APR rates range from 5.99 to 35.99 maximum APR for qualified consumers. meaning that 35.99 is the highest and it's going to be the range that most people with bad credit have, which means you're going to be paying out way more a lot money than somebody with good credit is going to get those lower APR rates. But so, representative example, $1,000 loan over 12-month term would have a total cost, including interest, a total payback amount of $1,134.72 APR at 29.82, rates between 5.99 APR and 35.99 APR for qualified customers. Long-term lends from 3 to 36 months for qualified consumers. So loans for everyone. You're welcome to, no matter what your credit score is. You can use the funds in any purpose. You're in a rush. We have value time greatly. We value your time greatly. We will take loan requests and process it quickly. You can have the funds in as little as 15 minutes. Direct deposit, no waiting around or lining up. You can have your funds deposited direct to your bank account. All right, so simple loan quote from $250 to $3,000 paid directly to your bank account fast. All credit history is considered quick, secure, and hassle-free form online. All right, so we need to know a little about you. So step one, complete a 2-minute online loan request with your basic information. Then search. We will search our highly specialized lending panel for a good match. Your personal data is safe with them. Get approved within 3 minutes. Review offer presented. Check the loan value, the period that you have to pay back the loan, and the APR terms. If the loan suits your needs, you can accept and have the funds deposited quickly. Receive the cash loan once approved. You can finish up your acceptance with a lender and have your funds deposited directly into your bank account. All right, so make sure you guys are checking out Quick to Land, and then down here it just gives you a little breakdown of 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 12, 12, 24-month period, 29, 24, 12, and how much you be paying back each $100 on the loan. And it breaks it down right here. So how much you'll be totally paying back. All right. So then it just breaks down a lot of different things like later non-payment incompleteness, potential impact of credit score, collection practices, legal disclaimer, availability, material disclosure, loan renewal policies, and things like that. So make sure you guys are checking out Quick to Lend because they are helping people with bad credit. And also remember that if you have bad credit and you need to get this loan, you're going to be happy. Your monthly payments are going to be kind of high. So if you are somebody that's not looking to be in a position to be paying back a loan at a very high cost, make sure you guys are structuring your credit profiles first, getting those trade lines, leaving that debt on your credit profile, start paying back as any account that you can. So the debt that you have, look at the debt that you have, start paying back that debt because that's your primary trade lines right there. Start with the smaller account or what you can afford at the time, and then slowly but gradually pay off that debt. And then still report to your credit profile as good payment history on those accounts. You keep your age, your payment history, and the debt that you need to properly structure your credit profile and rebuild your credit worthiness when it comes to your credit score. All right, so make sure you guys are checking out Quick to Lend. Make sure you guys are properly getting the right trade lines, credit builder trade lines from these banks, and properly and repaying back the debt that you have and restructuring your own credit profiles. All right. So shout out to all my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me keep you entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one limited gyms are $1,000, but for limited time only, I am doing them for $600. Yes, $600 cash app or Bitcoin payment. Once the $600 on your cash app or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Also, make sure y'all book y'all seat on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 250, 10 seats. Ask me anything, get help with anything that y'all want to get help with. So make sure y'all book y'all seats on that. It's gonna be like a class setting, a webinar, so it's gonna be multiple people in there. So we're gonna have some fun and get some work done. All right. Also, make sure y'all book y'all seat on the crypto tour in person limited gyms. $3,500 deposit. The rest of the money meet in person. Make sure y'all book your seat on the month-long mentorship, $2,500, but for limited time only. I am doing it for $500. Yes, $500. 30 days. Get help with anything that you want to get help with for $500. Can't beat that. All right. So make sure y'all don't miss out on this opportunity and this deal of a lifetime. Also, make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato App Millionaire Network. Still looking for people for the production company. Still looking for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, gamers, streamers, and content curators. Make sure y'all checking out. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the all notification bell on my YouTube channels, my Twitch. Make sure y'all checking out the my IGs, my TikToks. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world because y'all see the epidemic is changing a lot of people's lives. And with that being said, man, it's your boy King Hussle. Y'all know how I get down to any of these videos. I will see you at the next lesson video or live. Peace.